Hi, Lizzie. How's your day going? My name's Derek. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'll be your interviewer today. First, let's just get to know each other. I'm just a standard crim student at Fresno State. Nothing much going on. How about you? Yeah, it has been fairly cold this week. Yeah, definitely. I think the weather is it's going back to winter. It's like away from summer. I don't know. It's really weird, but hey, I'm digging it. It's just interesting. So your name's Lisbeth. That's actually really interesting. I've never seen any Z's inside of the word Elizabeth, so that's actually pretty cool. So today we're mainly here to learn about your first day of college. Um, I am going to interview about that, but I really only plan to talk for about 20% of this conversation. I would prefer if you spoke for about 80% of it. So the majority of the time, you're going to spend talking. Um, I want you to go ahead and tell me any detail that you can think of, no matter how small. If you think it's unimportant, if you think it is important, that doesn't matter. I'll determine that later. Just anything you have, I'll go ahead and keep track of. So if you need to close your eyes during this, if you need to look away, if you need to do anything you feel would jog your memory, you're more than free to do so. Simply go ahead and participate, and then I'm gonna go ahead and start my notes. Just launch into it the minute you feel comfortable. Okay, thank you. So, mm-hmm, 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 mm-hmm. Okay. Thank you for that recollection. It was very informative. Got lots of good notes. I'm just gonna take us back real quick. Um, I would love it if you could answer one question real quick. We have your last class was in lab school, you said? I was wondering if you could elaborate as to which classroom it was in. Okay, so you think it's 201B, but it could be 202. Okay, thank you. So here's what we're gonna go ahead and do. I would like to perform an exercise with you. I would just love it if you could recall all of the events that you recalled in reverse order. So starting from when you fell asleep at home, which is my last note, going all the way back to when you first woke up that day. So let's go ahead and take a minute to do that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, that was good. Let's go ahead and try a different perspective. So, if, for instance, you were watching from a helicopter that day, your entire day, starting from when you woke up to when you fell asleep, what do you think the events would have looked like for the observer? So, let's go ahead. You can close your eyes, do whatever you need to get in that mindset. Let's go back to that. Okay, that was good. Let's go ahead. I'm gonna just review all my notes with you real quick to make sure I'm getting the full accurate story, and then we'll be done. So first, you you woke up, got ready. That was about 6:30. You left. That was about 7. You went to Tulare to pick up your boyfriend. That was about 7:30. He's ready about 8:30. You both leave for campus. You get there about 9. Your first class is in the Peters building. After that's done, it's about 11, 10:45-ish. You go to Dutch Brothers. You go to Whole Foods. You go to get pizza at Whole Foods. You go back to school for your next class. You're in a rush at this point because it took a while over at Whole Foods. So you get inside your class, 1:30. You get out about 2-ish. You go to the USU. You look at Blackboard. You have a class again. It's about maybe like 2:30 around this point. You have your last class at around 3. It's in lab school. We determined it's either 220 or 222. You had a rambling professor in that class. Then you went after that class. It's about 5-ish. You went to Deli Delicious. Go to Deli Delicious with your boyfriend. Back to your car. Take him back to his house. You go back to your house. It's about 8. Decide to go do your taxes at about 8. Finish about 9. Now it's about 9. You're going home. Your mom calls. It's the last thing you do. And then finally, when you get home about 10, you decide to go to sleep. So if there's any other things I missed, feel free to let me know. But I believe I got everything today. Here's my information. If you remember anything, if anything comes to mind in the next couple weeks, feel free to contact me. There's no problem if you need to contact me and fill me in on something extra that came to your mind. Thank you for your help. This conversation was great. It was very informative. The notes I got will help immensely. Thank you so much.